things, man. He said, look, if you love what you're doing. I know you love what you're doing. I said, but look, you fired. I bet you I was fired about 100 times, maybe 200 times, man. Sometime 5 minutes, sometime 3 minutes. Before you get it out, sometime you hired, you fired. You fired, you hired. You know what I'm talking about? Before he could get it out, a lot of times. But he learned me. He said, hey, this is the way it go. This is where you'll see, young man. Say you better listen. Say you too fast with the pick. I was used to run all over them with a straight pick because I played with a straight pick like they play, like musicians do play, guitar players, you know, for 12 years. And I run all over him, man. Before he could get his voice out, we done played the whole chorus. You know what I'm saying? I done been where he going and come back again. And so he said, well, he kept telling me, man, for years, you running over my voice. You the honest one, and you know, go home. You go home and think about what I'm talking about. And he got real mad the last time, man. He meant what he said. I thought I was, hey, I'm still right in my book, but he made it righter. You know what I mean? I was wrong. And so he said, you go home and put the pick down, man. And say, you ain't got no business. Say, you can play with your fingers. Said, yeah. Said, I think that's what you need. No, I know that's what you need. I don't think that's what you need. I know that's what you need. Go home and think about it. Don't come back. That's right. Don't come back. Man, I went home, I prayed that night. He fired me in front of about 500 people in this nightclub. And I ain't feel so bad in all my days, man. I feel like I wasn't born. You know what I'm talking about? And it hurt me so bad that I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I went home, I prayed to God, went to my basement. Prayed, man. I couldn't go to sleep. I tried to listen to the numbers that I had to record with him, and he told me to listen to them. He said, listen to all the tunes. Hey, Hubert, to listen to all the tunes, son, and think about what I'm talking about, and put the pick down, so you go and find yourself. Sure enough, man, 3:30 that morning, I never will forget it. I prayed. I put that guitar up on my neck, up on my pillow, half of the guitar, the neck sticking out and everything. I must have dozed because, man, something come to me all of a sudden, all at once. Say, hey, man, look at here. Try the guitar now. So put the picks today with your fingers. Man, I taking the guitar up and wake up under my pillow, sit on the side of the bed, and started using my fingers. And I found out it felt good. Not only that, it sounded good to me. I found myself. I found me a tune. I found how to play in G sharp, in keys that these people, they don't know. They don't understand. You understand? How can I play in G sharp? How can I play in G flat and G natural? And hey, this is the way I was told, man, by the man up there. And I had myself find, well, I can play it in the key. I can do anything I want to do. And sure enough, man, I came to work the next night. I had what he wanted, what Wolf needed. I had the tune, I had his sound, I had minds. I had everything. And he held me to the last number of the show that night. And the show was 2.5 hours long. To the last number. And then he called me to the bandstand. Well, young man, you can come on. Let me see let me see, did you learn anything? Sure enough, man. Smokestack lighting, I never will forget it. He was just like I made the number. Just like he made the number, it was made for me. You know, and the rest of them, and all the rest of the numbers. And he had me, from then on, he had me to put the music. Everything, man. When we got ready to do, he got ready to record a number, a song, and everything. I'm the music maker. So I got the music. I put the music, man. I'm so glad and I'm proud today that I not only him, but I got a chance to hope Chuck Berry. I hope it makes school days, and a lot of Jimmy Reed. I'm on a lot of records, man. A lot of music with people, you know. I left whooping with the Muddy. Played with Muddy a while. You know, on the kind of Muddy, triple the money. You know, understand? I paid me 3 times the money. You know, I was gonna try him. Oh, why not? I was young. You know what I mean? So he told me, man. He said, "Hey, you gone with gone with Muddy. I don't care. You'll be back. You coming back? Gone. Get out of here, boy!" And the tears started coming from his eyes, man. And so, hey, I said, "Well, shoot." Muddy said, "Hey, man, we going out of town tomorrow." Say, "Will you be at my house at 8 o'clock?" The whole band. You know what I'm talking about? I say, "Yes." So he said, "Hey, just bring your clothes, man." And so I said, "Yes, sir." So we at 8 o'clock, I was at his house. So I had one suit in the bag. You know what I'm talking. He said, "What's in that bag?" I said, I got a suit. You know, that's what they was wearing, you know, at that time. And he said, "One suit?" I said, "Yeah." He cussed. He said, "Man, we got 41 nighters." I looked at him, man. I said, "What's the matter with this guy, man? What is I done got into here, you know?" And I had that big roll of money in my pocket that he had to give me, and I at that time I pulled that money out and I was gonna give it back. I started to give it back to him, man. But I looked at the money and I thought about, I said, "Oh, 41 nights. I'm young. I didn't cut it and everything. 41 nights. 41 nights. I got to count the money. You know what I'm saying?" I said, "Oh, shoot, I'm rich. I'm finna get rich here." Sure enough, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that 41 nighters, like they killed me. We played, I'm talking about on the road. Ann Cole. We had Ann Cole with us. She joined us out of Newark, New Jersey here. A singer. What a singer she was. And then Big Maybell. She came in. She stayed with us a month. We went all over Florida, all over Georgia, all over everywhere, man. In the 41 nighters. And hey, the last 3 nights I got sick. I had to sit on a feather pillow, uh, twice thick in this, because I drove. And everybody, all the way from Miami, Florida, the last night, they opened up in Chicago on East 47th Street at Ben Gold's, 708 Club. That night, 1,500 miles I drove, man. Sitting on that pillow. My gut was out of me. No kidding, sir. And I got there and I couldn't stand up. Couldn't stand up to hold my guitar. But hey, Wolf lived about 2 blocks, maybe 3 blocks from the club. And I called him. I said, "Hey, man, this is it. I ain't gonna be able to play no more, man. Not until I get well." I said, "I'm going back." I called him. I said, "Hey, man." He said, "Who is this?" "Oh, I know who it is. I'll be there in about 2 minutes." Now I know it's going to take him 15 minutes or at least to get ready, to get there and everything, get to the club. Shoot, man, I went to go in the door. I made the telephone call on the outside at the public telephone. And when I got ready to walk in the club, he's behind me. And he went straight to Muddy, man. That Muddy sitting at the table with 5 women. We walked up to him and said, "Hey, man, I come to get my son." Said, "Nah, that's it. Let's go, son. Get your shit." You know what I'm talking about? Excuse me, but that's what he said, man. I tell you, in my way I see it, it mean everything to me. It mean the world to me. I believe you can't live. I don't think you can live without music. I really don't. I know I can't. And you know, when Wolf passed, like I was saying a while ago, I was intending to tell you what I was saying, what I meant. When he passed 1976, I know it wasn't right because I couldn't stand it. I said, well, I'm going to quit. I'm not going to play no more. That's it. And the people could start to uh, coming and telling me, man, walking up to me, not one person, but it seemed like the whole Chicago. Wolf dead, you dead. Yes, sir. They told me this. And even the people that we worked for, all them clubs and things, we worked for all them years there in Chicago. That was home, for us. And they wouldn't hire me, man. So I left and went to Texas. I went to Austin, Texas. And I stayed down there. I went down there to play because the band went to play for the week. We had a week. Wolf supposedly went to play, but he passed. At that particular time, he had passed, and he had a week. And they got me and the reason taking the band down there on account of me. On account of they know I was almost Wolf because I'm the music, So the guy taking me, and I stayed. He paid the band. The band came back to Chicago. He said, "Hey man, you got a lifetime job here." And I stayed down there a year and a half, man. Till the reason I came back to Chicago, on account I got so, man, flooded with calls, flooded with mail, flooded with everything, and then people went up. They paid my price. It make me feel good. I'm glad that I touched somebody, and not only touch somebody, but hey, I know how to please. I know how to please the people, and they give me a chance, man. They know me, and I do my best. That's why when I go to the bandstand or anywhere, I play. I gotta say this now. Well, anyway, I'm looking at Wolf, man. I'm looking at Muddy. They on that bandstand with me. It maybe sounds silly, but these guys, they guide me, man. Right today, they guide me. They showing me things, man, and I know they there. I know because hey, I'm doing things that they would agree to. They know that, oh yeah, look at him. He's better than what he was. Yeah, I told him. Sure, he listening. You see what I'm talking about? That made me feel good, man. That makes you feel good, You know you got somebody. You got the best of the people, and then the nice of the nice. You got the world. When I record now, and I've been recording for a long, long time, I think about what I live the life. I done lived this life. Because if I see something that makes me want to do this, say, hey, I like that song. This is me. Hey, man, this happened to me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen to other people. It doesn't happen to, hey, this happened to the world. You know what I'm talking about? So you think about it. I sit and listen to people right now. And I listen to the words. I listen to it, and I think I say, oh, Lord, how much? I've been in that same fix. I did the same thing. They did this to me. They did this to me. You know what I'm talking about? and you play with a feeling. With soul, because this is what it's all about. And if you feel it, they're going to feel it. And when I hit that bandstand and play tonight, let me tell you something. I'm going to make you feel it. I know how to make you feel it. Because you're going to feel what I feel, man. This is what I'm talking about. That's when I know when you got it. When God gave it to you. Hey, if you got it here. You know what I mean? You listen? Yes, sir. That's what make it all. This is what make it all the best in the world. The beauty part of it, the loveness part of it. That's why people can't quit this stuff. They die in it. You know, the average say, you know, a lot of us today. Oh, you know, I'm a retire. Oh, I know a lot of musicians. I know a lot of them. I'm a retire. I'm gonna do this and that. Yeah, sure, you're gonna retire. Yeah, but you're gonna play. You're gonna play. It's there. You ain't gonna, man. If you have to go home and sit down. You're gonna play. You're gonna play. It's gonna get. It's there. It's gonna be with you till you leave here. This is what it's all about. I remember getting this old WAP record, sir. I quit here. You leave me. I gotta say this. Hound Dog Taylor, Wolf, Muddy. We all played the same club on the weekend. We all played a set, each set, and we played 5 hours that night. And everybody played a set. You know, understand? Come down, play a set, and then the others go up and play a set and come down. Hey, these guys, man, they had it so till, other words, it was a loving affair. It was a loving affair, just like music should be in the first place. They would make you feel so good, man. Make you feel so good you couldn't go nowhere.